This is one of the most popular types of autogyro there has ever been, the Catalina, a German design from 2009. More than 1,000 of them have been sold worldwide, and it really is easy to see why. It's a practical tourer with an adjustable seat and cockpit heating.
I'll go with the pressure.
And one of the important things to also consider as you watch the autogyro going through its paces is the fact that this was a type of flying machine that was created such that it was impossible to stall. It's capable of a speed range of between 0 and 120 miles an hour. Of course, this means that it's possible to fly an autogyro such as this from an extremely small field. And it's highly controllable. There are times during this display when Peter, I haven't noticed it yet, but where he takes his hands off the controls to show you how stable it is. And of course its weather limitations are also pretty impressive. He's able to fly in a cloud base of just 200 feet and in crosswind up to 25 knots. You can tell why people become so easily hooked on flying autogyros when they have their first experience. Troy Davies going past us, both hands off the controls. So, off the hard bin, the PBY Catalina.
correct description for this aircraft is not a flying boat, although the original versions were certainly that. This is in fact an amphibian. It being able to land, as you can see, on a hard surface as well as being able to land on the sea. These aircraft were used largely in the air-sea rescue role. In fact, this particular aircraft carries the markings of Miss Pickup. The original Miss Pickup was based at Halesworth in Suffolk. During wartime, Britain was in peril of losing its supplies that were making their way across the Atlantic. And in fact, Winston Churchill said that the one thing that really terrified him was the prospect of being overcome by the U-boat threat. And Catalinas, together with Liberators, helped to cover the gap in the Atlantic where those U-boats used to prowl in their wolf packs. Here you can see the floats have been lowered. I have to say, I think this is a really attractive aircraft. It's not everybody's taste, of course, but I think it has a certain elegance.
Definitely does. It was a very innovative design, this, in a lot of ways, by the Consolidated Company when they came up with this new patrol bomber and anti-submarine platform. It's got, for example, what's known as a wet wing, which means it's got fuel tankage within the wing. And that led to a considerable overall weight saving, as well as helping clean the lines up, meaning there was no need for large bulging fuel tankage elsewhere on the airframe. And the retractable wing-tip float, which we can see being retracted right now, further contributed to the low drag and thus increased the aircraft's range and performance.
And that huge barn door of a wing would give it that lift that it would need. This is not a particular...
In wartime, while engaged in lower level missions,
this particular aircraft, you can see the glass domes on the side. They are actually oversized. The original domes would have been much smaller than that, and that's part of its role that it fulfilled as part of aerial survey in its previous incarnation.
Yeah, this aircraft was heavily modified. The original fuselage side blisters were of course also possible to do so.
And it's operated by plain sailing. They have a consortium of private pilots that have the opportunity to fly this aircraft, as long as you have the correct rating, of course, and you pass their rather extensive flying program.
Yes.
You can actually fly this aircraft personally.
Yes, it's a shareholder setup. Not just private pilots, in fact, but they have a certain number of non-pilot shareholder members.
G comes into land. That concludes the display of the consolidated PBY Catalina.
And it was in the hands today of John Harmsworth in the captain's seat, with Richie Piper as the co-pilot. As Colin said, it's in the colours of an aircraft of the US Army Air Forces from the 5th Emergency Rescue Squadron at Halesworth, which was used for air-sea rescue. At that stage, it was picking up downed airmen from the waters around the UK that was the air sea rescue role. It was only post-war that civilian casualties would also be